Hey everybody, I'm so excited. Today we are going to go to the aquarium. I am really excited. I haven't been in a while. So we're gonna do some quick, not too crazy makeup. I'm using my Smashbox primerizer to moisturize and prime my face right now. My allergies have caught up to me. My eyes are very kind of dry and itchy feeling, so I'm gonna not go so crazy on the eyes. I'm gonna do some fun colors, but like I can't wear lashes. For my foundation, I'm gonna use the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. Double focus. Ignore my hand. I'm a hairdresser, and I didn't want to wear a glove yesterday at work, and so yeah, my hand is stained nasty. I have been enjoying the heck out of this foundation, you guys. It is so good. I am loving it. I typically use a sponge to apply it, but today we're just using an It Cosmetics flat foundation brush. It's been a really, really nice foundation. I was worried about it being too hydrating on my oily skin since it says luminous, but I have really enjoyed it. And my hormones are mad at me today. So about 2 days ago, I got these Toothits and I cannot get them to go away no matter what I do. Super annoying. You know, girls, how that works. Not fun. And it's like nothing you do will make them go away. Other than that, the face is doing good. It's just those two places where I'm having issues. And I've literally been wearing my drying lotion on it like for the last 2 nights, and then even during the day while I'm at home, like I come straight home after work and take my makeup off and put it right on there, and it's just not, they're not budging. I don't understand. So one of the concealers I've been really enjoying with this foundation is the Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer. I've been actually really enjoying this. I didn't think I would like it. It's really thick. But it's actually been doing really well. And especially with this foundation, like I think all week this week at work, I've worn this foundation and concealer together, and I've really been happy with the results. I'm just using a really small sponge to concentrate that where I want it. And then taking that flat brush just to kind of pat it in a little bit more. Let me move my mirror, not blind you guys. So this foundation, I'm sorry, this concealer has been really good, but again, it's super thick, but it works really well. I just thought it was, you know, full coverage. I 100% agree that it is. Man, that one is killer. I don't get it. I hate it. The other one's just kind of bumpy. This one is colored and bumpy and super mean. Okay, I've got you guys zoomed in so we can do the brows up close. I've been skipping the brows out here lately on the videos. So we're going to zoom in. Please ignore the fact they need waxed. I tweezed them, but they need waxed for sure. And then I'm just using Benefit Ka-Brow. It is in shade 3, and it is just a nice pomade gel type of texture, and it works amazing. And a little goes a long way with this product. And I'm just using the Benefit angled brow brush to apply. So I like to kind of do the bottom, work into the tail, and then do the top, and then finish off the very far end over here. And then I take my Precisely My Brow by Benefit. It is super thin, super thin. If it will focus, there we go. And this is in shade 4. And then I hit right in here where I have my baldest spot to fill it in a little bit better. And then brush through everything. And same thing on the other side. Get the bottom, work into the arch and into the tail. I do not rub into this product. I just tap into it because it goes so far. And one eyebrow is different than the other for sure for me. So I just kind of go with the natural shaping and what it looks like, and I don't try to make them perfectly the same. And I feel like that helps them look more natural and not so like, oh, you have your brows filled in. I mean, obviously they're done, but I feel like it looks more natural whenever you just kind of follow the shaping the way they are. This one's kind of wonky because I've got a scar on it, and it's harder for me to do this one, but I just try to embrace the natural look of them. Brush them out, check everything one more time. If you mess up, now is the time to get your concealer and concealer brush to fix them up. But I'm liking the way this is looking, so I'm gonna zoom you guys out. Okay, so we're gonna set the face with the IT Bye Bye Pores pressed powder in translucent. I think this is the only color it comes in. I could be wrong, but. And I'm just using a super fluffy IT brush, powder brush to do that. I love this powder. I'm not like, I don't know. I bought the loose and the pressed. I am usually a loose powder girl. I'm still trying this, but I think I am definitely a loose powder girl. I like them better. They're easier for me to use, and I gravitate towards them more. But I'm trying to like the pressed, but I'm having a really hard time liking them. So we'll just see, but I just have a really hard time with it. But I'm buying more pressed, you know, setting powder, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna use my Holy Grail bronzer by Stila. This is my favorite. It's an amazing tone, and I don't know, I love it. I need to get another one because this one is obviously on pan. I love using this to bronze and or contour. It is amazing and a beautiful tone. Oh my gosh, this dude is going to be the bane of my existence today. I knew it would be. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to bake him with the Airspun Full Coverage Translucent Powder. We're going to bake and try to cover him up some more. So I'm just using my sponge. Super early on baking this. But I don't usually bake very often, but if I can get him covered a little bit because of it, I'm gonna leave that out. Then I would be about that life because it's driving me nuts. I'm gonna contour with my Anastasia light to medium contour kit. And we're going to grab a fan brush and go in with this shade here. I do not know what it's called. It doesn't have a name, nor on the back. But I'm using the slightly warmer shade since that bronzer by Stila is super cool toned. Just getting those temples and cheek area. And a little bit on the nose. And then taking that super fluffy brush I used to bronze earlier. Smoothing that out. And then I'm gonna take a flat brush and go in with that same palette and go in with the banana shade here and put that under eye. So yeah, we are going to the aquarium. I am so excited. Vanilla shade next to the banana. It's been years since we went. Okay, perfect. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use the Tarteist Pro Glow and Blush palette. Let's go in with, so I'm gonna be doing like an orange and like Aqua eyeshadow look. I found inspiration from Pinterest and I'm gonna do it. So let's go in with the peachy shade here for our blush. I'm actually gonna use the highlighter shade in this palette here in a little bit as my highlighter. So this one here we will use as the highlighter here in just a little bit. So I'm gonna leave it out. Let's prime the eyes for the eyeshadow with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. And I do have just the mini travel size of it. So I always like to tap it quite a bit with my finger. And then I come in with a concealer brush and just work it in a little bit better. So the shades that I am finding inspiration from, it's like a coppery orange eyeshadow with an aqua like under eye line. So I am really excited to try it. I've never done this look before. Okay, so for the colors I'm imagining for the eyeshadow, I actually picked out the Jaclyn Hill palette to do my eyeshadow with today. So I'm super excited. I very rarely grab this palette and I never understand why, because when I do use it, I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And it lasts so well, even if I don't use a primer for my eyeshadow. But this aqua here is amazing, and I mixed two colors to make the orange, like swatched it on the back of my hand, and it looked gorgeous and they looked amazing together. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna go in with the third shade here and just set that all over the eyelid. And get all of that primer kind of set down, help it go on smoother. Okay, so for the orangey shade that I'm imagining for the lid, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this here, mixed a little bit with this one here, and see how that works. We're gonna use a kind of, actually, let's use a more flat brush since we're doing the lid, but we'll mix those two together. Let me bring this a little bit closer. A little darker than I was thinking. Okay, we'll just keep going and then I'll mix something to lighten it up. I want it to be like a pale orange, and my shirt is a pale orange color too. I'm so weird. I love matching my clothes and my eyeshadow. Don't ask why, I don't know. I've always been that person. Okay, so it is slightly darker than I want, so I think I'm gonna go in with the yellow shade, and let's see if we can lighten it out a bit. Kind of make it more mustardy. And I was gonna use the yellow shade for a transition shade anyways, so. That'll be just fine. It's a little bit better. I can definitely go with that, because I wouldn't mind if it was a little bit darker, because I think I'm going to do a gold shimmer on top anyhow, so we should be perfectly fine. With my fluffy brush, I do want to go in with the yellow as my transition shade. So I'm just going to bring it up a little bit higher than I did a minute ago. I've been obsessed with warm tones here lately for some reason. Everything I've been wanting to do has been warm toned. I'm weird. I don't like switch it up. I'll go warm for a while, cool tone for a while. I need to just flip-flop it every couple of days. Okay. Now let's take pencil end of the eyeshadow brush and go in with that aqua blue color. And we're going to bring that down on the lower lash line. And then I just took that yellow up a little bit more and softened out the edges. I love how that is looking. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so let's lighten up the inner eye lid a little bit, since it was a little bit darker than I was imagining at first. I think I want to take, I'm really attracted to this gold shimmer shade here. I think we're going to use that. So I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, go into that gold, and just tap that on the inner lid. And then just bring it out to the middle a little bit. I'm actually gonna use that as a highlight shade. That's really pretty for the inner corner. Much better. Okay, I like that. I really don't want to do too much else with it because I kind of like the contrast of everything. I really don't want it to be too blended. I kind of like the contrast I'm getting. I usually do so many blended things. I'm wanting a little bit more bam in your face. So bam in your face. Let's go in with this shade here on the top corner and use that to highlight the brow bone. This is such a big palette, but such good shades. Like, if you've been thinking about it, you better have it if you don't already. And if you have it and you haven't used it in a while, you better get it out because it is amazing. And I'm just gonna clean out some of that fallout. So the only thing that I am going to do just to give it a little more oomph is take this kind of reddy orange shade. I'm sorry, this one here. And let's just take it with a pencil end and do it on the far outer corner, outer V, whatever you want to call it. And then kind of bring it into the crease just ever so slightly. So kind of connecting the aqua, the orange, and the yellow all together. This rain is making me sleepy and making me quiet. It's so peaceful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna take in that orange a slightly bit more now that it's kind of crammed between that gold shimmer and that outer V color we just did. So just taking those two colors we used earlier to make the orange, and I'm just tapping it with a fluffy brush, wiping it off, and then blending them all together. Oh my gosh, I like it. Okay, I think that that looks good. This is very close to what I was inspired by. I would like to take, since we're doing a cool tone on bottom, I would like to take my flat brush that we used earlier and go into the shimmery blue here that's next to the aqua we used earlier, and just bring that into the lower line as well, so that we can kind of have a cool tone shimmer closer to the inner corner. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna set our brows with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. It is just a clear gel, and your brows will not go anywhere all day long. And then to highlight, like I said earlier, we're gonna go in with that Tarteist Pro Glow and Blush palette and go in with the shade here with a detail brush. And just highlighting cheekbone, chin, tip of the nose, a little bit right above the eyebrow. Okay, so for my mascara, I'm gonna use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. It's backwards, sorry. Roller Lash Mascara. Get the lower lash line first. How did I even hit the outside edge? I don't even know how I did that. Me and the mascara have been fighting here lately. Every mascara. It's like my eyes are like fighting it or something. Who likes roller lash or Bad Gal Bang better? I'm trying to decide if I want to try the Bad Gal Bang or stick with roller lash. So if you've tried both, let me know which one you like better and why in the comments so that I can make a better educated decision on what one I should use or keep using or try. Okay, now have no fear. By the time you're done with all of your mascara, he should be dry and you can just flick him off with a stiff brush. Yes. For lipstick, I'm gonna use a limited edition one, so I'm so sorry guys, but it's Epigram by Urban Decay. It was in the John Michael collection, but I love this color and I don't get to wear it nearly enough. And then I am going to take just a lip balm that is a light orangey color lip balm by Marabella. I don't know where you can get it or if it's available still. It was actually at a hair show that I went to last year and I got it for a really good price. So sorry if you don't know where to get it or you can't find it. And then I'm going to just seal everything up with the Flower Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray. And it is mattifying. Super fine mist, smells amazing. And it actually works really well and for a really good price. So go try it out. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you guys like Roller Lash or Bad Gal Bang better, if you've tried both, and why you like the other one over the other. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my next one goes up. And just comment down below what you guys would like to see next as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.